because one of my very dearest friends here in Jacksonville is a man who was struggling through that first week after George Floyd had been killed, who is a person I look up to and who is a leader and who I had never seen been anything other than sure of his course in life. But we had a conversation on that Friday of that week after everything had happened in Minnesota. Friday of that week, he said, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell my adult children who live in Atlanta and who are scared to go outside right now. And it started the conversation, just him and me, about his experience as a black man, as a leader of a black family. And I wanted to understand more. And it really, that was kind of the inspiration there. One friend who said, I'm struggling with this and I don't know what to say. And it took me to a place where I was just reading a sports article, really. I thought it was just about sports. No, it was my favorite sports writer, who was a black man, who was talking about, hey, why is it my white friends can talk to me about the NBA finals, they can call me and have a chat about anything in the sports world, but this really important topic comes up, and then where are they? And I read that and I went, I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be silent on something that is so important. So that's really what started it. And out of that moment, Khalil, I just went, okay, I'm going to call those friends that I have who may look different than me, and I'm going to say, I don't know what to say, but I'm going to say to you, I care about you. You are my friend no matter what, and especially when we're talking about there are differences because of how we look, I want you to know that I'm on your side. The way these have gone has really, I enticed people to come, hey, we'll have some food, some beverage, and we will have a discussion here. A discussion about racial reconciliation is mandatory for whoever comes. I mean, that's the bottom line. And I'll usually start that, hey, let's talk some ground rules. Here's how we're going to discuss this. Yes. And we're going to be great listeners. And we're going to listen for and we're going to look for these things. And what I've found, Khalil, is that the conversation goes on its own for an hour or an hour and a half of people offering their experiences, offering their perspectives. And what's really cool is sometimes asking questions, hey, tell me more about that, because I don't see it that way. And just as powerful, oh, I just heard your perspective. I've never encountered that, and now my eyes are open. I see around me people who are on their own saying, oh, I need to look at this differently. Oh, I feel this differently. My neighbor came to one of our conversations, and during a conversation about the monuments coming down in Jacksonville, we're saying, hey, wait a second, I don't understand this. And as I've heard in other conversations, led his comments with, I don't have a racist bone in my body, yes, but, and then gave their opinion. And it struck me, just didn't realize maybe a racist bone in his body. Yes. And at the end of that conversation, at the end of that evening, this person told me, Ken, I'm going to have a hard time sleeping tonight.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Because I didn't realize that I viewed it in that way. And now that I've heard people explain to me why that's offensive, why that's painful, why that hurts, I'm forced to look at things differently. And again, it goes back to, we built some relationship over the course of a few hours, and this person sharing their experience and this person sharing theirs, saying, okay, I can understand it differently.